Hey guys, how's it going? So, the buffs just came out for a bunch of characters. I've been gone for a little bit because of Japan, so I didn't even get to see Laika initially and stuff like that. Been a little bit out of it, but not really much has changed in Epic 7 while I've been gone. But let's just talk about these changes right here. So, Laika was buffed. Ilynav, Lilias, Ken, Blast Rider Crow, Closer Charles, a couple of good artifacts. Did I miss anyone there? Oh yeah, Tywin as well. And I believe that's everybody. But overall, a lot of really good changes, I thought, initially just going in. So first, let's talk about Lilias. You'll see why I'm skipping Ilynav for a second. So this is my Lilias, not the best build ever. This is one of the newly changed artifacts, and it's supposed to be used kind of as a Lua counter. So pretty much when a non-attack skill gets used with this S2 ability, Lilias will use her attack, or non-attack, or yeah, non-attack skill, right? Which will activate this and then decrease your skill cooldowns, which actually counteracts Lua's S3, which is really strong. And so if she S2, S3s, it will cleanse the sleep if it's on Lilias, and then reduce the cooldown of everybody, so it's a counter. In theory, really good. In practice, nobody was really picking Lua, maybe because they were scared of it. I'm not really entirely sure, but I do feel as though Lua is still going to be a very strong and popular character as a whole. But it's really nice that a character like Lilias came out to beat her, potentially. Now, it's really good that she gets 50% crit chance on these abilities too, because now she can actually be built as a DPS much easier while retaining some tankiness. So I built her as kind of like a sub DPS in a way. S1 is insanely powerful because not only are you doing damage, but you're pulling an ally, incredibly strong ability, and you can now soul burn it the extra turn, really nice. The crit damage is valuable on her from this, which is also really good, and the cooldown reduction versus Lua is nice. This also works versus characters like Lilias, which I think is very powerful. I mean, any non-attack skill, really. The issue is that she is forced to use non-attack skill, which can be bad against potentially, like, Politis or Celine or someone like that that can punish it. That's not the best. I think building a little bit of effectiveness might actually be worth it to use it against those people that have Efrez, Lilias, and stuff as well. So that's something to keep in mind, too. But overall, I think the change gave her a lot more viability as a whole, because you can run her pretty tanky, you can run her way higher DPS. I ran into like a 16,000 health Lilias that had crazy damage, and I think Efrez or something too. So I think people are going to try out a lot of builds, and I think since she has so much flexibility, people can do really cool stuff with her, and I think that's exactly what you want out of buffs. Really good job by Smilegate for those changes, I think. Let's talk about Ilynav next. So let me warn you, my build is terrible. This is not a good build for Ilynav at all, but it's my build. And the reason is I ran out of health scaling gear pretty much to put on Ilynav. I don't have any lifesteal gear to give her, I don't have any counter gear to give her, don't have any speed gear to give her, so she's kind of using the dregs of what's remaining. And it's not a very good build. Pretty low tankiness, not amazing speed or anything, she's not even on counter set or anything, lifesteal, etc. But you know what, she actually performed pretty well tonight. I would say my build is awful, and yet she still actually did a pretty decent job, I think. I think if you have a really well-built Illynav, she might be very, very strong, actually. She was doing a great job versus some of the popular characters like Apocalypse Ravi and stuff, and Edward. Injury stacks up so hard, it's a really big deal. The fact that she does 20% injury at most with her S3, same as Mort, is actually really powerful. That's the one really good thing about Mort, too. It's just that initial huge amount of injury damage, and then also giving crit damage and immunity for the team is awesome. And 50% combat readiness makes it so she's able to go into that S2 a lot easier as well. This ability actually hits very hard. I was hitting A-Ravis for like 16,000 damage with it sometimes, because you S3, you get that crit damage and you do injury, then you use this, and then it blows up the extra injury for even more damage, so you can hit insanely hard with her. I think as a whole, she just seems like a pretty solid unit now. I know people would sometimes try her out before just because they like the character, and she would always be very bad, but she seems very viable as a actual pick now. And the fact that she doesn't rely on debuffs or anything is nice when fighting characters like Edward. And the fact that she gives immunity is also really helpful. Immunity is really strong overall. But I think they did a really good job with her, but there's one huge issue. Rush. This ability is just so bad. It's still completely worthless. So you might have some games where she just spams punish 50% chance and you pop off and you go crazy, and you might have some games where she counterattacks or uses S1 and she just rush and nothing happens. So really not a huge fan of that. But after you S3, S2, and if you get even one more S2 from one of her single attacks, she usually does enough to actually be a very significant threat, I think. I think Elbrus is kind of the way to go, but I think you could use stuff like Mature Sunglasses. I think if you went like Lifesteal Mature Sunglasses, maybe she could work as a very different type of bruiser potentially. And I think that's kind of interesting that you could run her potentially on different builds. But I think they did a good job with the changes to her and actually gave her a very decent niche in the game. Next, let me talk about Last Rider Crow. So yet again, not the best build ever. I think it might be better to actually slow him down, increase his tankiness by a ton, especially health, and get a little more FRES, maybe 120 FRES, maybe 130. I'm also running that newly changed artifact Crown of Glory, reduces the damage your team takes from AoE attacks, and also removes souls. I think Adamant Shield works fine. I was just kind of trying this out. But I will say it overall works pretty well because you're using him mostly against AoE. His barrier size from this that they buffed is actually pretty significant now. It's actually a very sizable barrier. I think it makes a really big difference. They increased the cooldown on this, but now it gets reduced by so much. I had like a guild war where he S3'd and then the next turn he just S3'd again, and it was like, okay, well this is kind of crazy. I didn't mull his S1 at all. Like, if I was using him a ton, I probably would, but I think the changes to him made him very scary for people who are using lots of AoE. So versus like Solitaria, Archdemon, Belian, those kinds of characters are very threatened by someone like Last Rider Crow. The additional cooldown reduction is S3 anytime he's hit, and then along with the AoE makes it so he's able to cycle so quickly in some matches, even against stuff like Aiden, for instance. Just her S2 proccing on him is pretty beneficial because you get the shield, which kind of mitigates all the damage she just did with her S2, and then you're also decreasing his cooldown by 2 turns. That's kind of huge. That's equal to the soul burn right there. I think Last Rider Crow's change was very good. Really puts him more into the game. Versus AoE, he's just so useful, and he can be built so tanky. I think this build isn't quite what you want to do. I definitely think you want to slow him down a little, make him so tanky, because anytime he's hit, he's losing, or he's decreasing the cooldown now. So you don't really have to worry as much about him cycling tons of turns. It's not as important as it once was. And the FRES is obviously very... Next is Closer Charles. So unfortunately, I didn't actually really get to use him today. I was trying to play some aggro cleave stuff, but it feels like you have to play very specifically to use him. And every player I fight is trying to play aggro or cleave against me. So running someone like Closer Charles is very difficult because they will either race me or they'll pick stuff that I can't really race. Like they pick someone like Zio, well, Closer Charles sucks into that. They pick Ran, okay, well, you have to outspeed Ran, and who's going to do that? Like Zio or characters with imprints and stuff like that to then beat him, but then how does Closer Charles really fit into that? I think Closer Charles really has to be used when your opponent just does not even attempt to take the first turn, and hey, I guess maybe I play at the wrong time with all the Age of Speed demon or something, so that's a bit of an issue. Closer Charles, though, I think the buff they did to him is really great. Can't be countered, beat stuff like Aiden and stuff. Very helpful. That's exactly what he needed. But he is a little bit hard to use, I think, for some people. Now, let me talk about a couple characters that I unfortunately didn't really get to test, but let's go for the first one here. I think I'm going to Grace of Growth Ken, but I also ran out of health scaling gear, so I'll have to move some stuff around. But I think that Ken's change seems alright. It seems nice. If you have a book, he starts with enough Fighting Spirit, I believe, where you can just soul burn S2 into S3 and you defense break and then S3 them and they just die. So that's kind of cool to have on a bruiser. You actually have some book holders. That seems very threatening and actually pretty useful on a character that's pretty tanky as well as a bruiser. So I think he has a little bit of potential there, and I kind of like that. However, nobody was using him, so it might be a little bit too gimmicky for some people's tastes. Next, let's talk about Tywin real quick. I also did not get to use Tywin. The changes they made to him are really nice, where this now gives defense buff to the whole team. You can't underrate that. That's huge tankiness. And as for his S2, I really like what they did, but at the same time, I find it hard to see this being useful in many scenarios. So it only works against stun and sleep, where he cleanses and everything, but... And some people will say, oh, that's really good versus cleave or something, but like, how many people are really stunning and sleeping you? Not that many, right? Like, realistically, unless you're against a control team, and then I can totally see him actually being decent there. But that seems like a little bit of a problem, I feel. That it doesn't affect as many things as it could. Now, he's not affected at all by them, which is actually pretty nice. Can work well versus Solitaria or someone potentially. And the defense buff is nice. They changed his soul burn to be this, which is kind of terrible. 100% chance to strip one buff. Okay, Airwold is 2. But yeah, he's interesting, but I'm not quite sure how he's really going to fit in. Now, you could use him in a cleave versus characters like Sage Bell and Cezanne, because he's able to cleanse that ally in the back, and he can defense break, but it's a little bit weird. It's kind of like a janky Ran, and regular ambitious Tywin, well, I say regular, but ambitious Tywin can kind of do the same thing. I know he's an ML5, but still. So I'm not quite sure how he's really going to fit in the game, but it's an interesting thing that they did with him. And the final unit. So I tried rolling for them while I was in Japan, didn't get them. Did a few more rolls, didn't get her. I think I'm probably going to get her before her banner goes away, maybe, most likely. I think I want to get this character, but here's what I have to say after the changes. I think that Laika is very strong in concept, and I saw her a few times while fighting on the ladder. But I think she has some strong counters as well. So her changes that they gave her is now she's weaker to Politis and Sage Bell and Cezanne, which she wasn't weak to before. But in return, she's now, when unchecked, insanely powerful and pretty much just automatically one-shots somebody. Her damage was increased on her S3, and her soul burn makes it so they can't resist it at all. Incredibly powerful. It'll pretty much just one-shot almost anything. I had a Senya almost get one shot from full health while she wasn't even crit, which is kind of insane. And I even had one kill an Aiden while she was only slightly damaged, and that's on a miss. Pretty powerful. So I think in aggro and cleave teams where you can't really check her, I think that you might run into a lot of trouble, and she could be really powerful. I think she's a much more viable pick now, and very solid. She has a few counters, I suppose, that I already mentioned, but I think that she now has a much stronger place in the game than she did before, because her big problem was she would either get 15%ed or your opponent would just have like 100 F-res, and then what is this unit going to do? Literally nothing, right? But now I actually think she's a solid pull if those are your playstyles now. Hey, who knows what the next ML5 is? Maybe it's going to be something crazy, but I think that Laika seems like a pretty nice pick overall. Now, keep in mind, something important is that I think Smallgate is going to start doing this where they're going to release characters that are not so great. And if the public opinion is that they're just not that great and kind of everybody agrees, I think they might buff them before their banner is over. And I know a lot of people are like, give me back my Mystics for custom Mystic Summon, but I think this is kind of now a wake-up call for us that you need to be patient when these banners come around and realize that they might just buff the character before the banner goes away. It seems like they're now going to consistently buff before the banner goes away, which I think is good overall. So anyways, those are my thoughts on all of the changes. I'm going to try Ken out, and when I pull her out, I'm going to try her out as well. So I guess we'll see how that goes. But overall, I think the balance changes were really good. I think they benefit more slower playstyles, obviously Laika's for faster, but just as a whole, I think they did a pretty darn good job, and I wish they did more balance changes like that. I think people would be a lot more hopeful and happy about those kind of things. Anyways, thanks so much for watching the video. I appreciate it. The rest of this will be some clips of me playing RTA using some of the characters. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you guys next time. The year is 2023. I am currently using Death Dealer Ray, Lilias, and Ilynav. This is how the world was meant to be. Why did you do that? Whoa, resistance! Okay, well, that's a problem. Ah, Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Okay, maybe we can duel with him. Oh? Oh, nice Bastion of Hope, sucker. Wait, but they're just gonna cleanse. It's a little bit of a problem. And I don't get to S3 on her. Okay, we got this at least. Wow, that was a lot. Time to eat some melon pan. Do you guys see this? Look, it's a squished melon pan. I've never actually had a melon pan. Let's try it. Damn, that's really good. God, I should have gone more of these while I was in Japan. I messed up, dude. I don't even care about this match anymore. I'm tilted. Wait, I got defense broken. Wait, what? Tastes like melon? No, it doesn't even taste like melon. It just tastes like good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, it tastes like pan, not melon. Oh my god, I should have been eating this all day. Nice S1. Okay, survey says this was trash. Okay, Ilynav, why is it a 50% chance? Okay, get me out. This does not look good. I hate you, Ilynav. Why is it a 50% chance? Oh god, why is it 50%? What are they thinking? No. Counterattack? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well. I want to put injury on him. Okay, that was a terrible play. He gets cooldown reduced. Why did I do that? That was so bad. That was such a bad play. What am I doing? Sepulchrum? What the? Bro, I just accomplished literally nothing. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, that minus cooldown is actually kind of cool. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, I'm gonna lose my crit damage. That's a shame. Or nah! Sucker. This is on Sepulchrum. Oh my lord. You're gonna stun me, right? Oh wait, yeah, duh, you have to hold it still. Of course. Oh! Oh, let's make it a 50% chance. Wow, that's a really good idea. Let's make everything a 50% chance. Let's just make everything an Epic 7 50%. How did I miss 3 50%? Oh! Stop. You small child, stop. Bro, stop. I don't want none of that. Wow, that was fat lag from this. She's just been she should have just used this at the beginning of the game, honestly. Like, I think this guy's like shooting himself in the foot by holding it for so long. Like, they could have reduced so much damage that they've taken in this match, but they've just decided to greed it the whole time. This character is so stupid, bro. This character's just Mort number 2. Oh my god. Oh. Apparently I just resist everything though. That's the exchange, I guess. Oh, it can't proc on a duel? Okay. Wait. This whole time it can't proc on a duel? Ah, yeah. Okay, but that wasn't a duel that time. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute here. I'm still getting scammed just a little bit. Hey Jenna, what's up, dude? How you doing? God, how am I gonna fight this? I almost want to soul burn, but yeah, that wasn't gonna work. I almost wanted to soul burn there and then provoke her. Why not just kill Angel Light? Because then she's just gonna S3 revive. Oh, oh, she's doing something! Oh my god! Oh, that actually, with the shield there, that actually really didn't do that much at all, honestly, but they tried. Oh boy. He only has 18,000 health? Wait, what? Bro, there's no way you hit 50% that many times. There's no way. There's no way. I kind of don't want to use this, but I kind of do. I don't know. Is this a mistake? Please tell me this kills Angel Light. Oh, thank God. Oh, he's all the way back there. Crap. This is not good. Didn't do enough damage because I think I just lose. Man. Wait. Do we care about that guy? Anyone know who that guy was? Who was that? What is happening in this What is going on? What? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess. It's not gonna be enough. I just want to do this to heal mostly. Blow up the crowd. It wasn't gonna kill him. Wait. Never mind, it was probably gonna kill him. I should have soul burned it. Oh, we don't even need that. It would have killed, by the way. I made a mistake. 50% chance, by the way. Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Oh! This is just for the Ilynav showcase. I purposely misplayed like an idiot. Oh! Another 50%. Okay, so it doesn't work on duels. Good information. Thank you for telling me. Okay, this is really ideal, actually. Very good. Oh my god, this is like absolutely perfect, actually. Injury! Maximum injury! Oh, shame he's gonna get the shield though. That kind of sucks. Maybe I should have just used S2 there. That could have been a better play, possibly. Oh, damn, he actually cut. I thought I was gonna get the turn. Well, we put a bunch of injury on him. It's kind of a huge deal, honestly. Nice, my Elbrus sucks. Okay, good. Good work, Elbrus. It's useless. Just as I planned. Oh, I shouldn't have used S2 at the beginning of the match, maybe, now that I think about it, too. Alright. Ow. See how much damage this does. It's gonna do a lot. Maximum injury and then the extra damage, right? Oh my. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my. A Robbie dead kick. What is that unit supposed to do? That unit even do anything? Oh my lord. My Ilynav is also terrible. That's the cool part. Is my Ilynav is really bad. There's so many buffs on. My Ilynav is on speed set, so this guy keeps attacking it, but he doesn't realize that it's never gonna work. It doesn't even work. No! I feel you're bound to duel now. I hate you. I read that as that happened. Oh my god. Why? Why, Lord? Why? Oh my god, that actually did so— wait, that Soulburn might kill. Oh, wait, they went for them instead? That sucks I didn't get the S2. I have 0 molas in her S1, by the way. Why did he just duel? Oh my lord, that was so bad that just happened. Wait, that just healed a Ravi. I think she's gonna live now too. Oh my god, did that just kill me? Oh. Never mind. Holy crap. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh, you know, I've actually did a pretty good job there, though. I like the DDR with her. You guys are right. It's a good combo. Any tips on gearing? You find it super hard and boring. Well, I hate to say it, but it is hard and boring for a lot for a lot of people, right? Fribble's optimizer is the easiest way, though. I mean, it truly is just the most simple way of actually being able to do it. But for a lot of people, it's not all that fun, right? But that's my recommendation. I find gearing can sometimes be fun, but you have to be kind of excited about what you're trying to gear. Oh, I think Ludwig's gonna go, do a bunch of damage, then he's gonna S3 and, like, pop off. But I still have Aiden, like, I don't know. What's gonna happen here? Gonna soul burn on her? Maybe? Oh my lord. What, nice damage? See, no way he does enough damage. I have Crown of Glory. You better not hit Aiden. Oh, thank God. That damage reduction was juicy. Let me tell ya. Symbol didn't work? Wait, was he on Symbol? Uh-oh. When did I switch Shepherd to Moonlight Dreamblade? Just because I put on Closer Charles. There's no other real reason. Please kill this. I don't think my artifact procced. I think I needed that to attack. My free-to-play artifact didn't do anything. Whoa. Lilias, I think I win no matter what, right? Even if he kills her here, well, yeah, I think S3 plus S1 would kill, right? But he didn't. Alright, nice. That's kind of spooky. You know, Crown of Glory on him, kind of nice, especially with the shield too. Not bad. So here we get to see Ilynav versus Last Rider Crow, huh? I think they might try to spam stun him, maybe? I don't know. If she S3, she gets an extra turn. And they push me back so it actually works, and then they get to S1 right after. Wow, that worked out okay. Oh, wait. But I thought she was gonna get an extra turn, right? Didn't she, Did the buff? Never mind, whatever. Oh, I stripped it with Edward. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Oh my god. Wow, that just like ended this guy's whole career. His whole plan is just dead. I think he was confused too. We were both just like, what happened? What's going on here? Dude, this Crow unit is not taking any damage. Wait, this guy's just dead. This is insane. Like, Crow just does not care. Yeah, Ilynav's helping me right now. Wow, I was like kind of scared of this guy's team, but like, he hasn't done anything yet. Wow. Resistance, what the bro? Hello? I don't think that matters, but hello? Okay, maybe it slightly matters? Wait, he has effectiveness? Okay, it matters. It really mattered. That 15% really mattered. Stop? That... You should be dead. Sir? You should be unalive right now. This doesn't make any sense. What's my Last Rider Crow looking like right now? 5 turns remaining. That's a long time. Huh. I'm kind of fine with that, I feel like. Wait, my Last Rider Crow, you know, I just said 5-turn cooldown? Yeah, whoops. Sorry, I meant 3-turn cooldown. Nice. I didn't mola my S1. Don't even need the mola. Clean them up. I don't think Ilynav can solo carry this against Korea. And she doesn't have any way of healing, so... okay.